It's the case that gripped our region. Next Wednesday will mark 1 year since 5-year-old Dulce Maria Alvarez disappeared from a South Jersey park. Since that day, there have been few leads, but authorities have vowed to crack this tragic case in mystery. Here's Alexandria Hoff with where the investigation stands right now.
There are still flyers in Bridgeton City storefronts, but not as many as there had been. Back before signs about masks were necessary, and before nearly a year had gone by since Dulce disappeared.
I, as a parent and as a grandparent, think about Dulce virtually daily.
5-year-old Dulce Maria Alvarez went missing from the Bridgeton City Park on the afternoon of September 16th, just after stopping for ice cream at a nearby Sunoco.
There have been several different tributes to Dulce in the past year. This one that remains is positioned between the playground where Dulce and her 3-year-old brother Manny were playing and the spot where her mom Noema, then 19, was parked.
If they could return my daughter.
Noema Alvarez Perez told police that she was unable to see her children from where she sat in the car with her 8-year-old sister scratching off lottery tickets, but that when she exited the vehicle minutes later, her 3-year-old was alone and crying.
I can't find my daughter.
Noema called her brother and then police.
We were there at the park and people said that probably somebody took her.
This 911 call launched a massive search and an Amber Alert based on a child witness description of a man in a red van. Cumberland County Prosecutor Jennifer Webb-McCrae says every red van in the area has been investigated.
I'm not willing to discount it, but I'm still asking the public to just keep an open mind and report anything that they can remember, anything that seems suspicious at this time.
A month later, a suspect description was fine-tuned. Investigators still believe this sketch of a Hispanic man aged 30 to 35, around 5'7", with a slender build is valid.
The offender is likely from there, had friends or family there, was familiar with the area, or may have employment there. And that's why they were in the area.
FBI Special Agent Daniel Garibrandt says they're also combing through additional surveillance video from around the park.
The thing we've learned from a lot of these cases, just because time has gone by doesn't mean you're going to have not have a successful conclusion to the case.
As for the pandemic, local and federal authorities tell Eyewitness News it did not disrupt the tempo of this investigation. And while some had cast suspicion on Dulce's family, namely her mother Noema, investigators are adamant that suspicion is without merit.
The family continues to be very cooperative, as they all have been since the beginning.
The beginning. It feels like more than a year ago. Since Dulce disappeared, her mother has given birth to a new sibling of hers. The world at large has changed, but the picture in these flyers, it has not.
This is going to remain an open investigation until we find out the circumstances leading to her disappearance.
In Bridgeton, Alexandria Hoff, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
Detectives are asking anyone who may have any information on Dulce's whereabouts or information on the man in the sketch to call the Bridgeton Police Department. Tips can be submitted anonymously. Jess?